So what's the new thing?
Well, what was exciting was, of course, Malaysia is amazing, but in a lot of areas in Malaysia, of course, they're very rural. So say we have our territories, you know, 5 miles, 10 miles, 15 miles, whatever it is. But in some of these areas in Malaysia would be 60 miles really to have that kind of population. We make sure that every area has a big population to make sure that gym, you know, is going to run successfully. So my franchise developer said, you know, would you be up to, you know, they want to know if they can be creative and possibly go mobile. And I went, forget about it. I go, I'll email you in 5 seconds. I had this vision almost 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago, of going mobile, of having We Rock on Wheels. That's the name of it. It's We Rock on Wheels. And so I sent him the file. He goes, leave it to you, Dina, already. So yes, that is it. We're We Rock on Wheels, and I'm very, very excited.
Isn't it cute?
So cute.
Our first bus is going to be ready. Are you ready? Next week.
Are you
Next
kidding?
week. I'm not kidding you. It's got a zip line, a trampoline in it, monkey bars, you know, the bolster swing. So all the therapeutic swings that are in our gym, it's just in a smaller area.
So it's a bus. Because when you said mobile, I thought you meant like an app.
It's a school bus.
I thought you meant like an app on a phone.
Oh, no.
Originally, I was like, oh, okay, so you got an app. Okay, that's cool. But so it's a school bus. It can pull up. People get on the bus and they can have all the same fun that they would have had in the gym.
Oh yeah, it looks like a little mini We Rock in there. I'm not kidding you. It is unbelievable.
So cool.
I'm very, very excited because, you know, in these more rural areas, okay, of course, these kiddos can't, you know, come to a brick and mortar location. So really, this has pushed what I wanted to do 3 years ago, you know, up front here. And of course, I'm going to let all the owners here take advantage of it in the States as well. So that's already begun. So they're already building. You know, I have to tell you something. When something's meant to be in life, it happens. And this all just unfolded like that. John Canada said, Dina, do you want to go mobile? I sent him the file. Oh my gosh, that's great. And then I went online. Was it that night?
Yeah.
And I bought a bus.
And it came from Tahoe.
It came from Lake Tahoe, okay?
Of course you did.
Yes, it came from Lake Tahoe, and all of a sudden there it was. It was all ripped out already, and the zip line's in there now. We've got, like I said, the trampoline, and we're going to be able to go to people's homes. You know, what about the OT therapists that come to our houses, or the ABA therapists, the in-home? You know what? Have We Rock, you know, mobile, We Rock on Wheels come to your home and use all that OT equipment. They're going to get so much more out of their sessions, you know that. And then just to be able to go to like the help group, you know what? And add schools, but you know, of course, all of our inclusive programs, but also the programs for, you know, our kids with ASD. Can you imagine, again, getting that exercise and the socialization part of it, right? You bring on about 10 kids at a time on the bus and you filter them through. It is amazing. I am so excited about this. I feel like a little kid in a candy store.
Well,
you know,
when you said, you know, there's a bus, I immediately went to birthday parties, and I know
of course
that seems like a secondary thing, but birthday parties, especially for our kids on the spectrum, can be such a hard thing. And I know after we had you on the show the first time, Nancy Allspaw Jackson, who a lot of our viewers know, she was in a little bit of a pickle because she needed a birthday party for her son, and she needed it overnight. And her husband was dealing with cancer and couldn't do it at her house. And it was this whole big thing. And she was like, I don't know what to do. And, you know, we could go here, we could go there, but you know it's not going to work out with the autism. And you know, all these things. And I said, what? You know, do it at a We Rock the Spectrum.
That's right.
And so within a week, she had her birthday party at the We Rock the Spectrum and said, oh my gosh, this was the most fun thing. I'm so glad. It was such an amazing thing. But in thinking about, sometimes people do want to do something at their home, but a lot of times people get a bouncy house.
Exactly. And
that is a recipe for disaster.
That's exactly, especially our kiddos.
Completely. I go to well, thank goodness we're at an age where that doesn't happen anymore, but you go and you go, everybody needs to have a place to have their yayas out, but it's like an uncontrolled burn with the bouncy house with kids on the spectrum. So I think for those families to have something where their kids have already been to the gym and they already know what to do, and then have their birthday party come to the house, have the gym come to their house. It's a dream. That's huge.
Because there's a lot of us, you know, I don't know about you, but when Gabriel was first diagnosed and then he would have these tantrums, these outbursts, you know, I was embarrassed. I mean, that's why our slogan is, we're finally a place where you never have to say I'm sorry. I start to cry like every time I say it, because literally that came from me having to say, I'm so sorry, and then walking out, you know, with my son and daughter. So, but there's still those parents who don't even feel comfortable going to a Re-Rock yet.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make me cry. So then we bring the Re-Rock on wheels to their home.
Yeah.
You know, the kiddos get used to it. Then they can this is my vision, what I foresee. Then it brings them out and feel comfortable to,
like
I recognize this equipment.
Right.
Oh, it's a zip line. Oh, it's a bolster swing. Oh, it's the same color scheme as Re-Rock.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna come out of their homes, right, Shannon?
Right.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, we feel so, secluded, in the beginning.
Yes.
Thank God, not anymore. We have Re-Rocks at, 17, 18 different states now.
Yeah.
But there's still so many of us out there who don't, who don't feel comfortable. So I'm very excited to bring the therapeutic part, the parties, to bring it to, different schools. Really, okay, so my son, who, is almost 9, Gabriel's been on the zip line, okay? Because a lot of people think, what age group? But really it's like 2 to 10, because my daughter, who, is a little bit petite for her age, she was on the zip line in the bus too. It's about 7.5 feet tall.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
I'm
so excited.
Only you. And I mean that in the best possible way.
I know you do. I know you do. From the business standpoint, though, I want to tell you what's great about We Rock on Wheels is, a lot of people can't afford to, still do the brick and mortar locations because they're afraid of the commitment of, rent every day, employees and everything. So also, what does this do? It gives more jobs to people, okay? Because for, about 75, 85,000, they have a bus that's built out and they have a business plan to go, and that's it. And of course, a corporate that supports them. So that's it. I mean, what's their upkeep is the bus. But other than that, again, who can say they can take a business that they know is going to be successful and go and take off?